In 2021, Sydney Living Museums, with your generous support, has remained focused on our key mission: to cherish, conserve, research and activate our 12 historic houses and museums, providing visitors with meaningful cultural experiences on site and online. In what's been a challenging year for us all, your support has helped to deliver diverse experiences so that you can continue to discover our places, stories and collections. You have helped us to create over 208 engaging online experiences, ranging from award-winning virtual school excursions to the enthralling Discover SLM Talk series. We took you behind closed doors with the History Reflected online curator series. We delivered Spring Harvest cooking demonstrations into your homes. And through our Reading the House Library talk, together we explored our rare book collections. We also reimagined our architectural program, Sydney Open, delivering a curated program of online and outdoor experiences. While so many parts of Sydney came to a complete stop, we were grateful to be able to continue our heritage conservation work, with our team carrying out vital structural repairs to the timber veranda and columns of the Rum Hospital at the Mint, as well as significant structural conservation to the woolshed at Rouse Hill Estate. We thank you for supporting us to make all of this possible. Your contributions are greatly appreciated, and they really do make a powerful difference to what we can achieve together. We are incredibly excited to bring our museums back to life in 2022 through a dynamic and varied program of exhibitions and events, and we look forward to sharing many unique experiences with you. I now invite you to hear from Louise McElvogue, who shares with us her experiences as a valued supporter of Sydney Living Museums. Again, I thank you and wish you a wonderful and safe festive season with family and friends.
Sydney Living Museums comes up with really original events. So the idea of bringing a gastronomic historian in to run a cooking class, and I love Jackie Newling's work and the way she weaves the history together with the actual practical side of cooking. I think with Sydney Living Museums, it's that originality of bringing together these old stories with new stories, or colonial stories with Indigenous stories, and it's done in such an imaginative, original way that it brings the history to life. And that's what's the amazing thing about the institution. And being part of an inner circle like this, you just get access in a different way that is really exciting. Some of my favourites have included seeing Jonathan Jones open Hyde Park Barracks, and being able to go and see that piece of art before it was open to the public with the artist to talk to him about how he'd come up with that concept was just very, very moving, and it was a quite amazing thing to be part of. One of the quirkiest events was going to the drawing room at Elizabeth Bay House one evening with a very small group of people to sit in the drawing room and hear a recital on those original instruments with students from the conservatorium playing the original pieces of music that would have been played in that house 150 years ago, as though you were somehow taken back in time. Things like that are just unique that you can't get in other places. Another one of my favourite places is Vaucluse House. It's got a beautiful garden, and it's so well used in Sydney Living Museums events. One of the other privileges I guess I've had is being able, when a new exhibition is opening, being able to go through with one of the curators and get a tour of the exhibition, to hear those stories behind what you're looking at and how that items were chosen and the stories that weave them together. To have that preview, I guess, with the curator is one of the real special treats of being part of Sydney Living Museums. The way we think about history is changing, and I think it's a really important time to have institutions like Sydney Living Museums that thinks about history in a nuanced way and actually tells all those stories together. And being part of that, I think, is really important, and having corporate partners and private donors who want to be a part of that and who get access to this world, I think is something that, needs to be encouraged.